How's it, Mark? Welcome. 442. We started off a month ago doing a show on Liverpool and would they be defeated. They're still undefeated. 26 out of 27 games this season. It's even longer going back to the streak. They have lost to Atletico Madrid since then. But they're 11 points from clinching the title.
I think 12 points with 11 games.
Yeah, I think 90 points is the most that Manchester can get, and they need 11 depending on the goal difference. But I'm just assuming that
I thought a big win last night at Anfield. Given they come off the break, they battled in horrendous conditions against Norwich. Just credit to Atletico Madrid in that first 20 minutes, the way they suffocated Liverpool, were aggressive in their play and got a very good 1-0 win. But 1-0 is not a guarantee, as we've seen.
Barcelona took a 3-0.
3-0 back to Anfield and got beaten 4-0. So I'm still backing them to come good in that return leg. But West Ham even though they bottom three, a very difficult team to play. And with a couple of other results, could have been mid-table. And they were very good. But the quality of the great teams is when they shouldn't win a game, they do. And you felt at 2-1, is this going to be the end of the streak? And then you just thought, no, they're definitely going to win. And 2-2, 3-2, could have been 4-2. And then a great save from Alisson to deny them 3-3. 18th successive win equals Pep Guardiola's Man City. And 21st at home Premier win equals Shankly's 72 team. And as Klopp said last night, that is a phenomenal effort. Those statistics are brilliant. And that squad of his at the moment knows how special they are. And only in years to come will people also talk about it. But in the moment, he said, we knew what we had achieved out there. And the way they achieved it, I think, pleased him so much because they fought to get that win.
Yeah, for sure. And without doubt, still the best manager, the most gracious manager in world football.
Yeah, I just love his articulation afterwards when he spoke. He said, we've been brilliant. We've been scrappy. We've had to fight. We've cruised. He says, but we've managed to get results every single time. And not every game has been the same. And he said games where people have felt they were going to struggle, they've blitzed one of the top four teams when they felt it's going to be easy. They've always had the respect for every opponent. And as he said, in the EPL, what makes it the greatest league in the world is the bottom team can knock over the top team. And I just thought it was a potentially very difficult game, and it could have been that banana peel coming out of the break, coming back from that defeat. But again, that Anfield crowd. And as he said, at 2-1, that crowd lifted them to go to 2-2, and then the crowd took them. And that Anfield crowd is something special.
It is, for sure. What can they go undefeated? What's your thoughts on that?
Yes, it would be a magnificent effort. I would say more so, I'd be more confident if there was 2 points in it. But it's that intensity. It's like you play the best of 7 series and you win the first 4. Yes, you want to win at 7-all, but do you have to? No. And we spoke earlier today, and I agree totally with what you said, that them chasing the treble will mean more to them than going undefeated and losing the FA Cup tie or losing a European tie. I think their focus will definitely shift towards Europe for that second leg return, and you may find they drop a couple of points once the title's been confirmed in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's going to be the how long they keep staying in the competitions. Because if they lose to Atletico Madrid in March, it may refocus them to do something else in terms of going after that undefeated season at home. That may be something meaningful. But I don't see them losing to Atletico Madrid at home.
Yeah, those special European Anfield nights I think will come to the fore again. And they're the side, the way they're playing, it would be a shame to see them go out in the last 16. They deserve to be there in the semi-finals or the finals defending their title. I think they're good enough. Although their form, it must be said, has been patchy in Europe. You know, they lost to Napoli away from home. They drew at home. Kind of like snuck in through the back door. But yeah, it's just, I just love watching them play at the moment.
Yeah, it's hard. They're easy on the eye. For sure.
And incredibly humble. I mean, the humility of the manager, the humility of the players. There just doesn't seem to be that arrogance around them. They don't strut their stuff with cockiness and disrespect to the opponents. There's still this absolute respect that they're playing against a quality opposition.
Yeah, I never thought I would see a better team than Barcelona play. And I can say now that I have. It's Liverpool.
Well, I mean, Guardiola said it. It's the best team he's ever managed against, and probably the best team he's ever seen. And Klopp felt that Man City record of 18 could never be equaled or beaten. No one could come close to it, given the quality of the teams in the English Premier League. And he said it's just phenomenal that they've achieved it. And again, the fact that they did it, having come so close last year, to have lost one game and not won the title, lesser teams would have buckled that next year.
Well, you chastised James in last show for not making a decision or answering a question, so you still haven't answered my question.
Will they go undefeated?
That's the one.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And that's what I did say a month ago as well. But my goodness, it would be nice to sit here in a month's time and
be proven wrong.
Be proven wrong, eh?
Wouldn't it?
It would be wonderful.
Anyway, all the best to Liverpool and all the goals that they've set themselves this year, and I'll speak to you next week.
Thanks, man.